we're here at Epicenter Park Lane. I'm an esthetician here, and we're getting ready to do CoolSculpting, which is a non-invasive fat reduction procedure with no downtime. This is Robin. She's kindly agreed to be my model today. She's already a patient here at Epicenter. And so we've already hooked up one side with the CoolSculpting. We're actually doing dual CoolSculpting, and we are the only place in the Dallas Metroplex that is doing that right now. We can actually cut your time down, so instead of coming in and doing two sides and taking 2 hours, we can cut it down to an hour. And before we place the applicator on, we'll take and measure the length. So this is the size of the applicator that I'm going to be applying. And I make 3 little marks, as you can see right here when I pull it off, so I can make sure I'm right on top of that area I want to treat. Next, we take a gel pad, place it over the skin because we want to protect the skin. We don't want to freeze the skin. Gel pad is cold, as Robin will probably tell you. It's a little chilly. And then we take the applicator. We've already set our settings. We push the vacuum. And then you just apply it right over the area you're going to treat, and it draws the tissue up into the applicator. You want to make sure that you see that you get a nice draw all the way up into the applicator, and then you just press the start button. And it's 1 hour per side, so since we have the dual, like I said, it will just be 1 hour. It takes 60 minutes for the treatment. The side effects will be afterwards, definitely erythema immediately, some swelling. She could definitely have some bruising, numbness in the area, not so much cramping, that would be more abdominal, where you would get the cramping. And then Robin, what did you think like the first time?
There's a great new technique, revolutionary technique called CoolSculpting, which utilizes cooling to reduce fat bulges. And the fat bulge is brought into a cooling sleeve via suction, and the fat is literally frozen while the skin is protected through a new proprietary technique. Approximately 26% of that fat then vanishes over the next 3 to 6 months while you heal with no scars, no incisions. The most common areas that are treated are the abdomen, the flanks, love handles, back and bra fat, as well as the inner thighs. And here's the greatest thing about this all is that the Epicenter is the only location in the Metroplex area that has 2 CoolSculpting machines. What does that mean to you? That means that we can treat 2 areas at the same time, cutting your treatment time down in half.
Robin's had a treatment done before with the CoolSculpting, so I just wanted to get a little feedback from her how she felt like her first experience was with the Zeltique, as far as like during your treatment, after, your expectations, were they filled as far as the treatment itself?
It was terrific. After a few weeks I noticed that my jeans fit better. Right. Getting them on and off was much better. In a bathing suit I could tell the difference after a few weeks.
Right, great.
The first time I had it done, when you first put on the cold pack, of course it's a little chilly. Right. And then you put on the machine. And for a minute or so it's a hard squeeze. But after the first time, you know it's going to end very quickly. So it really is not a big deal. And then I get a chance to sit and relax for an hour.
Right. And you know, the patients can bring their iPad. A lot of people bring in their computer and like catch up on work. Some moms take naps, you know, because they just kind of take advantage of the downtime that they have with the quiet. The results are not instant with CoolSculpting. It's going to take about 3 months for the final results. Some people will notice it sooner, but since it's so gradual, it's not like looking in the mirror every day they're going to notice. It's more how their clothes fit, either a pant size or a dress size. They'll notice that first. We do pictures when they come in for a pre, and then we also do pictures at 3 months post so they can see their before and afters. And that's really the best way to tell us by our pics that we take.